So, you've spent decades working incredibly hard to build your retirement savings, and right now, you're probably wondering how on earth to protect it all from inflation and just crazy market volatility. You might be looking into diversifying with physical precious metals, and if you are, you've almost certainly come across Advantage Gold. I mean, they claim to be the industry leader in precious metal IRA rollovers, offering unparalleled safety and security. But is Advantage Gold truly the safe bet it claims to be for your hard-earned wealth? Well, today, we are going to look past the glossy marketing and use this explainer to dig right into the hard facts.
Okay, let's take a quick look at today's agenda. First, what is Advantage Gold? Then, their pristine public record, followed by the fees, minimums, and storage. After that, we'll look at the hidden red flags and wrap up with our final verdict.
All right, Section 1. What is Advantage Gold? Diversifying wealth with physical precious metals.
So Advantage Gold was founded back in 2014 by Carol Zagalski and Adam Barata. Their main gig? They specialize in converting your existing IRAs or eligible 401ks into actual physical precious metals. Now, take a really close look at their catalog here. While practically every other major competitor in this space just sticks to gold and silver, Advantage Gold actually offers a 4-metal lineup. Notice that they include IRA-eligible platinum and palladium. If having exposure to platinum or palladium inside your IRA is a specific goal for your retirement strategy, well, that is a huge differentiator that absolutely sets them apart from the pack. So how does the whole shebang actually work? Honestly, they've structured their setup process to be incredibly straightforward. It's heavily focused on education and, most importantly, avoiding those nasty tax penalties. Step 1, you just speak directly with one of their experts to review your options. Step 2 is opening your new self-directed IRA account with a trusted custodian. Step 3 is funding that account, which is usually done through a totally penalty-free rollover from your current retirement account or just a straight cash contribution. And finally, Step 4 is actually purchasing your IRS-approved metals. It's really designed to be a white-glove service from start to finish. Moving right along to Section 2, the pristine public record, a flawlessly clean complaint ledger. Seriously, look at this number, 0. As in, literally 0 Better Business Bureau complaints across the standard 3-year reporting window. Try finding a local coffee shop with 0 bad reviews over 3 years, let alone a massive financial institution. And to top it off, they have held an A+ rating with the BBB since they were accredited way back in August of 2014. Think about that for a second. That is 12 years of keeping an essentially empty complaint ledger with a major consumer protection bureau. No way, right? But it's true.
Now, you might be thinking, well, maybe they just don't have that many customers. Nope, actually, scratch that, it's not the case at all. As this 5-star review highlights, their customers are overwhelmingly satisfied. In fact, they boast nearly 1,900 reviews on Trustpilot, with a staggering average of 4.9 out of 5 stars. High volume plus absolute silence at the BBB equals a very, very strong baseline reputation. The public record we can verify is just remarkably clean.
But let's dig deeper. Section 3, Fees, Minimums, and Storage. The opaque reality of costs.
Okay, so here is the crucial catch. While Advantage Gold does a whole lot of things right, they do not publish their specific fee structures clearly on their main website. We actually had to dig through independent research just to compile this table for you. If you are a serious retiree considering this move, you're definitely going to want to screenshot these numbers. Generally speaking, you are looking at a $25,000 minimum for IRA transfers. Then, you've got a one-time account setup fee ranging from $50 to $150, annual storage fees sitting between $175 and $225, and annual custodian maintenance fees anywhere from $75 to $300. The exact cost you end up paying, that depends heavily on which custodian and depository you ultimately go with.
And speaking of storage, Advantage Gold partners with top-tier IRS-approved depositories like Delaware Depository and Brinks Global Services. When you set up your account, you generally have 2 choices: segregated or commingled storage. It's kind of like a giant puzzle. Segregated storage basically means your specific coins and bars are kept entirely separate from everyone else's in their own little cubby. It gives you ultimate peace of mind, but yeah, it usually comes with higher annual fees. Commingled or non-segregated storage means your metals are stored safely right alongside other people's metals of the exact same type and grade. That carries your standard fees. Both options are highly secure, but it's a choice you'll need to make based on your own comfort level.
Time to flip the coin. Section 4, the hidden red flags, data breaches, and telemarketing litigation.
Let's map this out, because operational security is absolutely crucial. Advantage Gold actually suffered a significant data breach recently, which affected nearly 8,000 clients across multiple states. Look really closely at this timeline.
The breach was discovered on September 5, 2025, but affected consumers were not electronically notified until March 27, 2026. That is a deeply concerning gap. Several months passed between the company knowing their systems were compromised and their clients actually being alerted to take protective action.
And what exactly did the hackers get? Well, according to the disclosures, they exploited a vulnerability in third-party firewall software to bypass the network. And the exposed data wasn't just, basic junk mail info. It included client names, addresses, contact information, a limited number of social security numbers, and crucially, custodian account numbers. Exposing custodian account numbers is a severe cybersecurity lapse. It means affected retirees literally have to monitor their IRA and investment statements like a hawk for any unauthorized transactions.
Beyond the data breach, there are a couple of legal red flags too. Check out this actual class action complaint filed in the Northern District of Illinois in 2022, Doshbach versus Advantage Gold. We wanted to include this just to ensure we are looking at the whole picture here, going way beyond just the glossy consumer reviews. So what was the lawsuit about? It alleged that Advantage Gold repeatedly violated the Telephone Consumer Protection Act. Basically, the plaintiff claimed the company placed unsolicited telemarketing calls to numbers that were actively registered on the National Do Not Call Registry without getting prior express consent. Now look, a single lawsuit doesn't define a whole company for sure, but if you are someone who is super sensitive to aggressive sales tactics or unsolicited phone calls, this is absolutely a key detail you need to factor into your decision.
Which brings us to Section 5, Final Verdict and CTA. Is Advantage Gold right for your retirement?
To sum it all up, Advantage Gold presents a really fascinating balance. On one hand, you have an incredible 12-year A+ record with 0 BBB complaints, and that really unique 4-metal catalog. But on the other hand, you have those unpublished fee structures, a really concerning gap in data breach notifications, and allegations of aggressive telemarketing. So our verdict? An empty complaint file certainly earns them a phone call, but securing those unpublished numbers in writing, and I mean specifically your exact minimums, your total fee stack including all storage and custodian fees and their exact buyback terms, that is what should earn them your account. Please do not transfer your funds based on verbal assurances alone.
So, I want to leave you with this question. Are you ready to take control, verify the facts, and read the fine print yourself before moving a single dollar of your hard-earned retirement funds? A gold IRA can be an amazing diversification tool, but only if you do your due diligence first.
Listen, if you are a serious retiree ready to arm yourself with the knowledge you need, we've got something right up your alley. Check the description below right now to claim your free gold IRA guide. It's going to help you navigate those sneaky fees, understand all the rules, and protect your wealth with absolute confidence. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and happy learning.